Gerald! Come in, man! Oh no, not again! Tried to football tackle him. Larry and Jerry! Damn, that is a sweet earth, you might say. Round!
Guess who got a shock stick? Guess who got a shock stick? It would be me.
Man, the tight turn is my asshole.
Yikes!
What?
The tight turn is your asshole? What? Did I hear that right?
I have so many questions.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired. I haven't had any caffeine all day.
Just put sugar in your Sprite.
That doesn't help.
No.
The sugar doesn't help. The sugar doesn't help me. I don't get sugar high. Fuck me.
So that's ridiculous. I drank it and then I went insane anyway. Okay, so what that was is the person that you can hear in the background that's like, you know, hello?
Oh, I'm so dead.
That sort of thing. They're imposters.
Yep.
And they look, oh! Well?
We made...
I fucking called it. I wasn't. In fact, I was a little too on the nose. Okay. A bit of spicy talkie went up my nose. Well, I did not have a drink with this gold on my phone.
Making this perfect in so many ways.
Thank you,
Hey, some bits.
I need it because I'm
300
sweaty
pennies.
and more than my pits.
Toss a coin to...
Okay, everything's fine. All's good. But in these moments, I always say, I don't mind if people reach out to me. I really, really don't. I am a vet tech because the number one priority to me is the animal, period. And if ever anyone ever has any questions, just like Deputy Dumbass and I were talking about, is that I'm not allowed to diagnose your animal. That's not what a vet tech does. That's what a vet does. That's their license on the line. But when we have theories, I can definitely point you in the right direction. And in these cases, I always say, and I will say this to anyone who's on either chat, if ever you want an animal and you go to somewhere like the Humane Society, or you go to Positive Match, or you go to a rescue, the number one thing you want, as soon as even if you're just taking them for a trial, because sometimes, you take them home, meet the animals, meet the kids, all that stuff, you want updated vet records. You want to have updated vaccines. You want to know that this animal has not just been, who knows what's been going on. Kijiji animals especially. You want to get a vet, or a pet off of Kijiji because you see them and they're cute. Make sure that they've been seen. Make sure that they've got those updated vaccine records. Remember, by the time that pet's anywhere from 16 to 18 weeks old, it should already have its full set of vaccines and should have 3 separate vet visits. It should be dewormed. People that don't want long-term vaccines, I get it. There's a lot of people that do titer testing now because they just say, my pet doesn't see other animals, or, it's a Shih Tzu. It doesn't even go outside to pee. It goes on this little pee mat inside my apartment. There's tons of different reasons for it. But when your puppy is born, or when you get a puppy, and ones that are at least 25 weeks and under, you should always make sure that they've got their core sets of vaccines starting out of the gate. Parvo, hip dysplasia, all of those things can happen if you don't know what's going on. I mean, geez, Indy is a good example. My dog, she was dropped off to the Humane Society because she actually had a perforated intestine and they couldn't actually look after her, so they just dropped her off. So the animal care facility actually had to do emergency surgery. But see, I learned that she was actually spayed at the same time, and she wasn't even 2 months old. So I already know that by the time she's 8 or 9, she's probably going to have a little bit of incontinence. I'm probably going to have to put her on some meds. She's going to kind of leak. She's going to probably pee herself, because that's what happens. And so learning these things and knowing that stuff, it puts you in a position to feel like what you're getting is what you are. And I mean, I hate to, unfortunately in Alberta, they're still considered property. So it's seen as such. You're purchasing an item, and you would never go in to purchase a car that you didn't have that mechanical, list that said, yep, headlights are working. Yep, the battery's good. Those tires are new. The brakes work, like stuff like that. And so it's the same thing with an animal. If you go in there and you have no idea what you're getting into, it's not good for the animal. It's not good for you. And so it can cause a whole world of pain. And, so just making sure that you cross your T's and dot your I's and get yourself in a position where you know that animal's healthy and or that there's issues and you can look after that. In this economy, it's really tough to just say, well, I'm going to go drop $4,000 on an animal that's got a blown knee that I didn't know about. So bad breeders exist, exactly. And, there's also bad rescuers out there too. A lot of people since COVID just wanted to save animals, and a lot of people took a lot of animals in, but the problem is they're very expensive, and you want to make sure that they're eating food with grain, unless your dog is specifically allergic, which it's very, 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 very few are allergic to grain. You want to make sure they have grain, because it actually causes heart failure. So there's other things that if you don't know this information, you're getting yourself into a situation where long term can be very expensive, or the animal's actually suffering. So I always just say, before you go do that, make sure that this person has done those vet visits, or know that you're getting an animal out of a situation and you're going to take it to the vet right away, get it looked after, get it checked out, stuff like that. So anyway, all is good. Just had somebody reach out just with some concerns, and so just wanted to make sure everything was okay and I wasn't needed to go in and help out and stuff. So without further ado, back to the fake horror that we would rather deal with. Yeah, see, bronchitis, ear mites, like exactly, vitamin deficiencies. That's right. Yeah. If you can't, they do. Don't bring it to the vet clinic though, please. Like our doors are closed to zombie dogs. No Cerberus at our doors, please. Thank you. Yeah, that's the thing, is wouldn't make it to 6 months. Now, here's the thing. When you get an animal like that, you just have to deal with that stuff, right? Sorry, Nocturnia was saying in my stream that they actually had an animal that had a lot of things that were kind of concerned. And, on one side of it, the vet said, it may not live to 6 months. Now, when you make the decision to say, no, like, what do we need to do? We're able to take care of this animal. So what do we need to do? And it's like, vitamins and blood work and maybe medications or different foods or whatever that looks like. At least, you're getting into that because you got told the information. It's harder when you don't know and all of that stuff. So kudos to Nocturnia. Their dog is now 15 years old and they were told he wouldn't live to 6 months. So amazing. I love that. I love that. That's part of the job that I love so much, is seeing animals that actually come in very not well. And then I actually get to see them become very well. And then I get to see them long term. And that's just like the best thing ever. So, and also, by the way, hip dysplasia in shepherds, it's very common. Just throwing that out there. And so if you're looking at getting a shepherd, you can probably make an assumption. Just like bulldogs and bullies and stuff, you're probably getting into it and one of them might blow a kneecap, or two. They might blow both. It's just a very common thing. Like, you get a small dog, they might have a collapsing trachea. I can look at them and be like, that dog might have heart failure. There's just breeds and things like that. And yeah, joint issues. Exactly. And so we do the best that we can for our animals, but I just say, if everyone is getting out there and looking into getting an animal, just make sure it's got its vet visits, and it's especially getting it from a breeder or rescue and things like that. Make sure it's looked after. Anyway, Song of Horror. Let's get back to it. Okay. I just gotten a jump scare when you decided to go on your break, so I'm already like, oh crap, I'm in a place that's going to be... Here's me playing with my keyboard. Put my controller back in my hands. Okay. Wee doggy. Now, I look at this and think, okay, somebody just doesn't want me to be in there. You know what I mean? Somebody doesn't want me to go inside this door. You bet your ass I'm gonna make it work. I obviously don't have anything to make it work right now, but I will. I'm gonna get through this door. You bet your ass. How's it looking over there, Neff? You looking like you're actually gonna finish this tonight? You've got this. Okay, Donut, how do I hide? If I need to hide, how do I do that? Is there like a way? Can I crouch? True, it's kind of like, but can I collect that? Can I? Let me touch it. Listen, this is really good so far.
Oh no!
I know, Rick. I know.
No!
Jungly, my love, how are you doing? How are you doing? My favorite Jungly Russ. Yes, playing some Song of Horror. Right. I just love how all I heard was meh. How was Mortuary Assistant? I have not been watching your streams because I have not played it yet and it's next on the docket, so I was like, ooh. And I love how we get to cross reference our notes with each other. Jungly has been playing Mortuary Assistant. I haven't played it yet, so that's why I haven't been in his streams. I know. Okay. That's what I'm excited for. We're only just getting started on this one. I have Donut Cub in my chat who's telling me exactly kind of like if I've missed something to go back, just so that we're not lingering. Everyone in this chat can confirm. Yes, guaranteed. The doctor is going to be like, yes, yes, I saw it. I witnessed it. John, yes, I witnessed it. Miranda, yes. Okay. So I need to get into that master bedroom somehow. Okay. Did y'all see that little boy run across? Did y'all see that? That little boy, he ran. He ran. I wonder if that was Saul running across the hall. So. We need to get in here somehow. Locked from the other side. Okay, well. So we're over there. We need to figure our way. Now my thoughts are I maybe need to go back downstairs and try and see if I can figure out something to do with the generator possibly. Maybe get some shit going. Because I feel like that's the next step here. But Jungly, how are you doing tonight, my darling? How has everything been going? Was this one? Oh my goodness. Another late shift. Whew. At least you're almost done. You're close. You're so close.
What?
No, the dog. What happened? I think so. Oh no. Okay, well, I can't really get any electricity in the house right now, so I need to figure that out.
Yeah.
Okay. I need my donut cub in this chat. Alright, should we go to the basement? Should I just FAFO go down here? Donut's not here, so I'm going. I'm going into the basement.
There is a note stuck on the safe.
Dear Julia, if you found this note, congratulations. You're one step closer to solving the puzzle I prepared for you. I hope it keeps you entertained while I'm away. I've hidden your favorite doll in the safe and changed the combination. Since you aspire to becoming a detective when you grow up, I think this is a great chance to put your dedication and deduction skills to the test. The new combination is as follows. The number of our street address, Saul's age, the decade and year the canvas hanging upstairs right next to the staircase was painted. Good luck, my dear Inspector. Hugs and kisses from Daddy. Okay. Now, the painting that was upstairs said it was a very old painting and the most original in the house, and it was like 1684 or something like that. Can I remember the correct? Saul's age is 7. put your notice in? Oh my gosh, John. Do you have another place you're going? Do you have another job? Number of our street address. Oh, that's right. Just asking. Just asking. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad. I hope you're going to be happier. So do we think it's 8:41? I wish I had a pen. Okay, well. Oh. Should be happier. Good, I'm glad. He's moving to Canada. Perfect. Are you coming to Alberta? Oh my god, Jungly, did you see that My Chemical Romance is coming to Toronto? Okay, so 4 numbers. Oops. The decade of the year. So it was 1640 something. So I am like, do I just fly to Toronto to see My Chemical Romance? And then when I'm out there, see my favorite Junkly Rose? Okay. So the number of the street address. That's the thing that I'm not quite sure right now. Not quite sure. Oh, do you want me to cheat? Nocturnia. Seeing's Donut isn't here right now. They're MIA, probably having a bath or, you know, drying themselves off after a bath. Oh no, you failed at fixing your window. I was just calling on you to find me what the number of this street address was. And I think for this particular riddle, the decade and year the canvas hanging upstairs right next to the staircase was painted. So I'm like, okay, there's 4 numbers, right? Number of the street address, Saul's age is 7, and the decade and the year, I'm pretty sure it was like 1640 something. Anyway, this is the safe riddle for Husher's daughter. Lights just went out and my heartbeat's going up. Donut, I was just calling upon you. I was like, where are you? I need you. No letters, only numbers. So I think the painting was like 1648 or 1640 something. Saul's age is 7. And the street number is the one I'm like not quite sure about. Yeah, I'm like, Donut, don't leave me. Don't leave me. I need you. Okay, so I know Saul's age is 7. I remember that. So it's like the decade and year. Was it 1698? Yeah, it was like 1648. The fact that I remembered all of that from memory is pretty amazing. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Brilliant. At least I wasn't far off. Oh. Cute. Love you, love you, love you. Okay. Donut, you weren't in the chat, so I fafoed and went to the basement. Because I wasn't sure where else to go. This is creepy as hell. There's another hiding spot. Aha. Good night, my love. Okay. So. Alright. Okay. Oh, good night, Nocturnia. Have a great rest of your evening. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. I'll probably play this until about 9:30, so I've got about like 45 minutes left. So yeah, it's probably a good idea to save more. This is a longer game, so I'll be kind of playing this one for a little while just because there's a lot going on. But I really appreciate you, Donut. And Nocturnia, you guys are amazing. Yeah, it's a good one. Okay. So okay, so I'm assuming I've got to get everything amperage wise. Rasta John, lesbian kitten, Milla Joe, Sarah Jean, Mama Pop. Don't forget, stay angry, Nocturnia. Stay angry. Brooklyn style, my love. Okay, so let's see here. We're trying to see. Okay, so my green wires are what to wear? What is happening? Oh, man. Good old Resident Evil puzzles. You know what I'm saying? So, I see. Yeah, I've got to move my chat over again. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna select it so I can look. Okay, so we have to figure out which one is the okay, so this one goes with the green. So this one's with the green. No. Yes. And the green goes up there, which comes over, and I think that's the 25 amp. So I think that's 25s. Now 50 is going to be the middle one that goes to that box, which is the red. And the yellow. So that actually means that oh my goodness, I tell you what, these puzzles, okay. Yeah, because I'm like, well, I'm trying to look, so I can see the boxes are up at the top. There's 3 boxes. And I'm like, there's an input and an output. So you're inputting, so this one on the left-hand side is going to be the green box, which is the bottom right, the blue, and the red. And I'm assuming that's going to be your 25. Oh god, chat is going to watch me for like 45 minutes just do this puzzle. Just because I'm like, huh?